We will start the award segments of our program with the Outstanding Community Service Award recipients. Their first restaurant was arranged, the list of their first restaurant was arranged and by Dick Shadiak, the late Dick Shadiak. I'm sure the name resonates with many of you. But the late Dick Shadiak, at the time, was a board member, here we go again, of ALSAC St. Jude. Later became the CEO of ALSAC St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, and his son today is the CEO. He arranged the first lease for their first restaurant. And since then, they have been givers to the community and companions and partners believing in the mission of St. Jude of finding cure, saving children. But as they grew and as their business grew, their charity and their community service grew with their growth. Earlier today, we enjoyed their appetizers during the cocktail hour. And we're transformed when we step into the restaurants with the aroma from the hills of Lebanon. We indulge into their creations and family atmosphere. You kind of feel like you've been shifted, taken back to Lebanon for a meal and came back. After the Beirut port explosion, they embarked with their friend, the famous chef Jose Andreas, and the founder of the World Central Kitchen to Beirut on a food service mission, feeding thousands of displaced Lebanese, standing with the Lebanese people in their hopeless moment. Let's get to know them through this video.
My father always loved food, and my mom came from a village that's known for the best Lebanese chefs. And they don't make very much money, and he had 5 children. So he did come here to make a better life for us, and that was the American dream for him.
When we left Lebanon in 1976 under heavy shelling.
So their father was very worried about their safety. The civil war was going on in Lebanon.
We did come on a merchant ship from Lebanon, which was not a good memory.
And they really left with nothing.
By the time we landed on American shores, we all got to work. And like most immigrants, we got working in the restaurant business.
My parents have very little education. They came from Lebanon with very little money, and they worked very hard, and they taught us how to work very hard.
All money was pooled together. Nobody had their own money. If you make money, you put it in the pot.
When Dad decided to embark on doing a Lebanese restaurant in 1979, Lebanese food was a relative unknown.
So he found a place called Athenia Taverna in Arlington. The fact that we didn't have enough money to change the whole sign, my father just changed it from Athenia Taverna to Lebanese Taverna.
And the name was born, Lebanese Taverna.
We were the only employees who had to make it work. My father, my mom, my siblings.
We stayed together and grew this business to what it is today.
Over the years, we opened the DC and then a market, and it started to grow.
Currently, we have 11 units, different styles. This is truly a family business. So my parents, siblings, we're all owners, but we also have many relatives working with us. We had the opportunity to come to America and work hard and succeed. We'd like to give that opportunity to others. We have done so by not only hiring people from different nationalities, but we've also sponsored many people over the years, because we believe in people coming here, having the opportunity and contributing to society.
Through their own journey here, they recognize that it's important to reach back. So for them, if they have food, they'll divide it in 100 pieces if it helps people who don't have food. It's who they are.
We like to give back, so we probably participate in over 100 events a year, and we donate to over 1,000 organizations a year. What we've done, people have accepted and welcomed us with open arms.
It's a really a great joy to make people happy. They say, where do you work? I say, I work at Lebanese. Oh, Lebanese Taverna is our favorite restaurant. I mean, what more can we ask for?
One of my favorite things is when our customers, we cater their baptism, their wedding, and then their kids' baptism. And it's being part of people's lives for so long and having them share their special moments with us is really such an honor. It's amazing when I think about my parents and where they came from.
But my parents worked very hard for many years to get us to where we are today.
For me, I have a particularly strong sense of pride to continue what my parents started and my siblings.
But in all the difficulty in the business and all the difficulties, the ups and downs that the families had, it only grows them closer. They get through anything. It's remarkable. All the chaos and all the love. It's a great combination.
The Avi Najm family, ladies and gentlemen. That
Well, this video sums it up. And I have to say, Dr. Jabra, you're a tough act to follow. Thank you, Manal. Thank you, Renee Mawad Foundation. And thank you, Mom. This would not be possible without you. So, a lot has been talked about Lebanon today and its challenges. But I want to cheer Lebanon. How about them Mayas?
Yeah.
Not to mention the soccer team, the basketball team, and the rugby team. Thanks to my friend Sammy Rosson, who keeps me on top of all this information. Thank you. What began for us as a livelihood became our passion and ultimately became our destiny. We became ambassadors to Lebanese cuisine and ultimately Lebanon. We did not do anything exceptional. We simply served Lebanese food and Lebanese hospitality. But we did it with love. It is that love that has gotten us here today. The love of Lebanon and its people. The love of America and what it has provided for us. And most of all, the love of family that has kept us together. Our mission continues. We will be opening our next Lebanese Taverna restaurant inside the Pentagon. A feat never achieved by a local, ethnic, never mind Lebanese group, ever, ever.
The cedar will be in the Pentagon on a sign.
We will be the first Lebanese restaurant to serve the people, the men and women who serve our country. I know everyone has spoken about the challenges of Lebanon. Today, Lebanon is challenged, but the Lebanese spirit lives on, and we will endure. Thank you again.